Dr. Kizza Besigye, a founder member of the Forum for Democratic Change Party, FDC, has contested for presidency on 4 occasions, losing on all in 2001, 2006, 2011 and 2016. Following his loss in 2001 and 2006, Dr. Kizza Besigye opted to seek court redress for what he said were sham elections. In the 2001 petition, Dr. Besigye alleged that the Electoral Commission falsified results and failed to conduct a free and fair election. He said the Commission allowed armed people to be present at the polling stations, failed to efficiently compile, maintain and update the National Voters Register, and to display it as required by law. Whereas the justices agreed with Dr. Besigye on many of the allegations, 3 of them, Benjamin Odochi, Joseph Mulenga, and the late Alfred Karokora, ruled to uphold the election, arguing that the extent of irregularities did not alter the final outcome. The late Arthur Oder and Wilson Sekoko ruled to annul the election. In 2006, Chief Justice Benjamin Odochi, Justice Joseph Mulenga, and Alfred Karokora were joined by Bat Katorebe to uphold the election. Professor George Kanyehamba, Wilson Sekoko, and the late Arthur Oder ruled to cancel the election. Drawing on the lessons of 2001, Dr. Besigye looked to beef up his petition for the 2006 election. He said in a statement after the ruling on the 2006 petition was delivered that many FDC members had advised against going to court because they thought, basing on the experience of 2001, that they would not get a favorable ruling regardless of whatever evidence was adduced. The 2006 election petition was different in some respects from that of 2001. Dr. Besigye, for instance, hired a statistician to deduce from the evidence available how many votes he could have lost or how many Mwesigye could have gained as a result of irregularities in order to prove that the outcome was affected substantially. In his affidavit, Dr. Jotham Odwe, the statistician, argued that 1 million voters had been removed from the voters' roll, disadvantaging Dr. Besigye. The then Chief Justice Benjamin Odochi wrote in connection to his ruling that there was no proof that many voters who registered after the return of the petitioner were deliberately removed from the register or that they were his supporters. 5 years later, Dr. Besigye again lost to Mwesigye and alleged rigging. He, as he had vowed in 2006, did not challenge the election in court. He instead launched the Walk to Work protests, paralyzing Kampala and other townships for March of 2011 and part of 2012. In 2016, the Supreme Court dismissed another election petition filed by presidential candidate Amama Mbabazi, challenging the re-election of President Yoweri Museveni. And just like the previous cases, the court upheld Museveni's win due to lack of enough evidence to cause a nullification. Only time can now tell if these previous cases will act as a precedent for the Robert Kyagulanyi petition this time round. Walter Mwesigye, NTV.